What's going on, everybody? It is Wild Willie, and today we are out here on the Hunter Classic finishing off the final whitetail mission pack, and today we have it down to 3 guns. I have to harvest whitetail bucks with 3 more guns, and that is going to be the 12 gauge pump action shotgun, the 30-06 lever action, and the 357 handgun, you guys. And to make this things a little bit more interesting here, I'm going to be doing it with no scopes on any of my guns, no pistol scope, no shotgun scope, and no 30-06 scope. So definitely have to close the distance on these bucks. Play it smart, because I've been putting this mission off for a while. One, because I didn't own the 357, and now we own it, so that's a great thing. And I've never used it before, so we're gonna have to definitely close the distance there, because having a very low weapon level is gonna make it a little bit more difficult. And the other big reason that I've been putting this off is because you're hunting loud. You're going out with rifles, shotguns, and a handgun. You're gonna spook everything around you every time you shoot. And I know sometimes when you're whitetail hunting, you get stuck in the situation where you get multiple animals coming at you at once. You could have a bull, a giant bull, elk, and a whitetail coming at you, and now you're kind of trying to get shoot twice, or you got to shoot one with a bow, and it becomes a mess. So I figured today is the day to go ahead and finish the final mission. I went ahead and I did all the other rifles on Logger's Point, but today I want to jump on and go ahead and do these last 3 weapons of the hunt. No webcam today, you guys. The next couple videos probably won't have the webcam or anything else like that, because I'm a little under the weather here in Michigan. Kind of went from being like 80 degrees and overnight, bam, now our high is like 60. I think yesterday it got down into like 30s overnight, you guys. It is hunting season coming fast, and my sinuses are driving me nuts. I got some congestion, a little cough, and everything else like that. So I'm just gonna keep the webcam out of this. We're just going back to old school style, just action packed gameplay, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get right into this hunt, you guys. Probably gonna go ahead and start with the shotgun, and maybe the 30-06 lever action. Then we're gonna probably finish it off with a pistol, just because the pistol is going to be a kind of a 2-in-1 type deal. Our first harvest with the 357, and to complete the whitetail mission pack, you guys. I'm so stoked to go ahead and finally do this. I've been sitting on this for a very long time, and I had some time today to go ahead and sit down and do this. And then we got the shotgun missions that just came out, so stay tuned for that. I'm sure I'll talk about that more later on in the video, you guys, but I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking now. Don't go anywhere, you guys. We got some action-packed hunting coming your way. All right, guys, we have a first mature whitetail buck coming in. He's kind of hiding out in the weeds here, about 40 yards out. I'm really trying to decide on what I want to shoot this buck with. I'm thinking we're gonna go ahead and get the 12 gauge with the buckshot out of the way. It's only scoring 100 to 145, but a good mature high rack looking buck right here. We actually have another buck that just grunted in the distance, which is kind of a bummer, behind us coming in. But we're gonna go ahead and take him out real quick. We're gonna hurry up and see if we can't get eyes on that other buck. As soon as he stops, we're gonna go ahead and take him out. Down goes our first buck with the 12 gauge. So now that we had another buck grunt back behind us, let's go ahead and put down something so we know. That's pretty freaking close to where he was at. I actually picked up this other buck's track back there when I was tracking down this one. This one actually spawned in right by that tower right there. So that was actually, I should have checked it. Usually I go right to that tower and go ahead and scope out the area, but I was like, you know what? Let's come out, let's hang a left and kind of follow this trail around and see what we can find. Found this buck's buck tracks, and he grunted right underneath this tower over here, so we kind of had to loop back around and so forth. So our first buck is down right here. It looks like we got him all in the neck area, but I'm sure it hit along. Yeah, that buckshot absolutely destroyed this buck. 134.133. We got right long neck bone, the skull, the head, the spine, stomach, heart. We absolutely crushed this thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a trophy shot with this buck really quick. Don't go anywhere. So we'll be right back with some more action. Yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed. That's a 12 gauge down right there. A beautiful high rack mature whitetail buck is on the ground. 1 out of 3 for this hunt, you guys. So don't go anywhere. We got the 30-06 and the 357 coming on up. All right, guys, so I thought this was the same whitetail that I've been tracking. It's not. This is a different buck here. Yeah, there's 2 bucks down here at this beach, I guess. I'm still following the original one, but here I thought I was going to outsmart this buck and go to the tower blind and sit up there and wait. But no, he never came back around. So we ended up doing a little bit of doe management up there. I'm probably gonna go ahead and cut that out of the video, but we have literally 2 bucks right here, and I had no idea. I thought this was the initial buck I was hunting right here. So I think I'm gonna try to scoot over. I'm gonna try to take him with the bow real quick. Please don't spook the other buck. The other buck's right there. Okay, cool. All right, I like it. I like it so far. That's not bad. That's not horrible. We got something to do to find another buck once we shoot here by tracking another buck. So good stuff is happening. So looks like we're gonna be harvesting 4 whitetail bucks this hunt. So we already did the 12 gauge. I think it's time for the 30-06. I think I want to end with the 357 just because it'll be our first harvest with that rifle also. So let me go ahead and get eyes on this buck. 2 small bucks. I shouldn't say small, they're still 8 points, but 2 young bucks. 2 young bucks. It's not like that high rack we got, but these bucks are pretty similar in size. This one's a little bit smaller than the other one. I don't quite know what I'm waiting for. We have a 30-06 rifle here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get ready. And as soon as he stops, we're gonna go ahead and take a shot. If he doesn't stop right behind that freaking tree like he might. Oh, he's gonna come right in. Okay, cool. Here we go. Gosh, it's such a great sight watching that good whitetail buck drop to the ground right there, you guys. So let's go ahead and pick up our trophy real quick. Like I said, we have the 357 is our last weapon, and we shot. You know, that's a pretty bad shot. He was kind of like quartered towards us there. Maybe have clipped along. Let's go ahead and take a quick peek. It should be good lighting here for a trophy shot, you guys. Let's go ahead and take a look. Yeah, we got a lung, liver, and stomach. And then it would exit out of its hind corner. 120.4 is the overall score for this whitetail buck. I am not too worried about the scores and everything like that. Like I said, this is about finishing the whitetail missions, and we are 2 out of 3 whitetail bucks away from completing this. We have 1 more whitetail buck to go ahead and harvest with the 357 pistol, and then we got that other whitetail buck that we tagged with the bow to go ahead and track down here. So I'm gonna get a trophy shot, then we'll go ahead and jump on the blood trail and start looking for our last whitetail buck while we track down the 1 whitetail buck that we hit with our bow. Depending on the blood, we might give them some time to go ahead and move real slow through the woods. Not a walk, but we might crouch trying to find this thing. Hopefully he beds up and we can get another good shot on him, or go ahead and hopefully find him down. So don't go anywhere, you guys. We will be right back with some more whitetail hunting action to complete the whitetail buck or whitetail mission pack. I don't know why I said buck, because I'm buck hunting, I guess. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back. All right, guys, so we finally found our buck down right here on the edge of the water. I'm very curious. Yeah, we shot really freaking low on this thing. I really did not. I used my top 20-yard pin, but this buck was actually like in a hole in the ground. It was a divot. It was a divot right there, and that's why we could only see half of them. And I know it registered on the 30, but when I re-put it on him, I don't know where it maybe hit the dirt in front of him, so I went with the 20, but really it was 33. A bad shot on my part, but it is a down buck, and he scores 110.904. Another great looking 8-point. Yep, another great looking 8-point buck on this hunt with the bow. Now we got 1 more buck to go, you guys. 1 more freaking buck to go with the 357 pistol. It's gonna start heating up here in a minute, so let's go ahead and try to find another mature whitetail buck. All right, you guys, we finally have our last buck coming in, and oh my goodness, you guys, this has been a absolute roller coaster coming up just to get to this buck. And he's not the biggest, but we're gonna take him out with the 357 to go ahead and finish off this mission as soon as he stops. It looks like a real young buck. There's a great hit, and this gun sounds actually really cool. This is the first harvest with the 357 I am actually going to be picking up. That gun sounded absolutely amazing, but as you guys can see, we are on the top of the mountain up here. I chased 1 buck around over here. Unfortunately, no luck there. Did a lot of doe patrol coming through here and out of this tree stand. A lot of does, and I finally just heard my first pack of coyotes. I just kicked up a big old herd of cow, Roosevelt elk right over here, and luckily they didn't come up this way and spook off this guy, or else we would still be looking for another buck here. But this thing is going to go ahead and end our journey. Nice little 8-point here. So let's go ahead and pick him up real quick. Spine and a single long. Shot a little high. I kind of felt that when I pulled the trigger. 60.5, the smallest buck of the hunt. That is our first harvest with the 357 revolver. And come on, give me the achievement. Where is it at? Right there. There we go. Oh man, that's awesome to finally go ahead and finish off our whitetail mission. It's been a long time coming. The 357 was the only rifle that I did not own, or not rifle, the only handgun out of this mission I did not own. Went up for sale about 3 weeks ago. I bought it. I was kind of ill, still am a little bit, so it kind of pushed this video back, but the video is finally done and we are finally complete with the whitetail missions. Now it is time to jump into the new missions, the shotgun missions. So I really hope you guys look forward to that. I'm definitely going to be doing the missions and doing videos on the missions for the shotgun, you guys. I cannot wait to start that. I'll probably start that somewhat today if I'm feeling up for it. This one's been a pretty long video so far, you guys. I got a lot of editing to do ahead of me, so I really hope you guys enjoyed. You guys can go ahead and show some love down in the comment sections. That'd be absolutely amazing. What missions do you guys want to see next? I know we've kind of done the feral goats. We're pretty far. I believe we're on the last one of that. We started the grizzly bear a while back, and now we're finishing up the whitetail here. I didn't show any of the other whitetail missions or anything else like that, but this is the final whitetail mission, you guys, right here. But there's a list of a bunch of other guns you have to use also, but these were my last 3 guns, and I wanted to make a video on this just because this has been a long time coming to finally get this video done, you guys, and this mission done. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, go ahead and smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new and want to see more of the Hunter Classic content, because it is coming to the channel soon, you guys. So until next time, you guys, hunt safe, shoot straight, and we'll see you guys out there.